You guys, Bella Hadid just sent the entire internet into meltdown, and this time it wasn't tea because of a runway slay or a designer drip check. Out of nowhere, Bella dropped a photo dump on Instagram that started out soft, dreamy, and full of aesthetic vibes.
With Lyme disease. Bella Hadid, the daughter of Yolanda Hadid, the star of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has suffered from Lyme disease.
We're talking glowing rainbows, surreal skies, and the kind of ethereal energy that makes you think it's just another artsy Bella moment. But then, mid-scroll, the vibe turned completely upside down. Buried in the carousel were images that stopped fans dead in their tracks.
Showing her struggle with Lyme disease, and as a nurse, this looks like some type of central line for dialysis, which could mean that she's going through some type of kidney failure. And as a nurse who used to take care of transplant patients, right now I'm a labor and delivery nurse, but I had a lot of patients who had to get dialysis. And then she shares pictures of literally her getting dialysis. Both her mother, Yolanda Hadid, and Gigi Hadid gave well wishes on her Instagram, saying, her mother saying Lyme warrior, and her sister Gigi Hadid saying, I love you. I hope you feel as strong and good as you deserve soon.
Bella looking visibly unwell, hooked up to IVs, lying in a stark white hospital bed, even strapped to an oxygen mask. The caption was short but powerful, I'm sorry. I always go MIA. I love you guys. And just like that, shockwaves hit the fandom. It's the kind of post that freezes your thumb mid-scroll, 1 second you re-admiring a sunset and the next you're staring at Bella icing her forehead with 4 tubes in her arm, pale, fragile, and clearly exhausted. And she didn't just post one shot. Bella doubled down, sharing multiple angles of her in that vulnerable state, photos that felt raw, unfiltered, and disturbingly real.
And it's pretty serious, so I hope that Bella gets well soon.
Within minutes, panic flooded the comments section. Fans were desperate for answers, terrified about what could be going on behind the scenes. Then came the inevitable Twitter chaos. Because if there's one thing the internet does best, it's turning into a team of armchair doctors in under 60 seconds. Theories started flying, speculation ran wild, and suddenly everyone was dissecting Bella's every move and word, trying to figure out what was really going on with one of the world's most famous models. While thousands of fans rushed to Bella's comments dropping hearts, prayers, and words of love, Twitter didn't take long to get dark, fast.
So it's come to my attention that people are accusing Bella Hadid of faking her Lyme disease just because it seems to only affect rich people. I'm about to tell you why it seems to only affect rich people, and people like me and you don't really seem to have it. And it's not because the disease is fake, or it's a cover-up for addiction. It's because
what started as genuine concern quickly spiraled into speculation, finger-pointing, and full-blown conspiracy threads. Instead of just sending support, people began dissecting every photo, every foreline, and even dragging her family, especially her mom, Yolanda, straight into the chaos. Wild theories lit up timelines in minutes. Some users swore Bella wasn't just battling Lyme disease, as she's claimed for years, but hinted at something more serious. Tweets popped up saying things like, Bella Hadid is on dialysis. Kidney disorders are the most common complication of anorexia, so Yolanda should focus on feeding her daughter instead of posting pics of her bedridden daughter for attention.
Diagnosing properly, or at least it takes a special doctor in order to have updated and accurate knowledge on it. Most people, like you and me, when we have Lyme disease symptoms, will just go see our general practitioner who will diagnose us with something that fits the symptoms. We might get diagnosed with depression, anxiety, MS, fibromyalgia, stuff like that. Celebrities have a lot more access to doctors that don't take insurance, and they're more likely to see a doctor that matches their symptoms perfectly as opposed to a general practitioner. But a lot of us don't have that option, so we get undiagnosed.
Others went even further, bluntly declaring, this is what severe anorexia looks like. By the way, I love her, but this is not Lyme disease. Then came the self-proclaimed medical detectives breaking down every detail of the images. One viral thread claimed, the one on her neck goes directly to the heart. It's not a regular 4, it's a central line. Another tweet mixed sympathy with skepticism. I know everyone rags on her for claiming she has chronic Lyme disease, but she's deeply hurt right now. Give some grace. Money doesn't change the limits of the body. So within hours, Bella's raw, emotional photo dump wasn't just about concern anymore, it became an online battleground. Was it Lyme disease? Was it anorexia? Was Yolanda exploiting her daughter's suffering? The internet didn't agree, but one thing was certain, the debate had gone viral, and Bella's health became everybody's business. The commentary online only got harsher as the hours rolled on. One viral post flat out declared, Bella Hadid is most definitely anorexic and those extended chronic Lyme treatments are just keeping her alive because of malnutrition. Which is fine, her job is to be a mannequin. If you ruin your body trying to be like her, that's on you. That kind of cold, blunt statement shows just how ruthless the internet can be, especially when it comes to celebrities' health struggles. And as if that wasn't enough, another user dug up a bombshell from Bella's past, a medical document from when she was just 17 years old. The file painted a devastating picture of what she was allegedly going through at the time. According to the document, Bella had already been ill for more than 1.5 years, leaving her extremely exhausted and depressed, and unable to attend school. The list of symptoms was overwhelming: chronic fatigue made worse by exercise, attention deficit, memory issues, saying the wrong words, depression, insomnia, numbness, tingling, dizziness, nightmares, ringing in the ears, muscle weakness, painful lymph nodes, headaches, and light sensitivity. And it didn't stop there. The document also mentioned chest pain, palpitations, cold hands and feet, food sensitivities, night sweats, PMS complications, and joint aches. It painted the picture of a teenager trapped in a cycle of non-stop illness, symptoms piling on symptoms, her health deteriorating in ways the public had no idea about. Seeing that history resurface now hit fans even harder. Some said it proves Bella's health issues have been real and ongoing for years. Others claimed it only adds fuel to the argument that the Lyme diagnosis may have been a cover for something deeper, like an eating disorder. Either way, the reaction was the same: sadness, shock, and a renewed obsession with the reality of Bella Hadid's hidden struggles. By this point, the conversation online wasn't just about Bella's health, it had shifted into full-blown accusations about her family. Some of the harshest critics turned their attention directly to Yolanda Hadid, Bella's mom, claiming she was the one who convinced Bella she had chronic Lyme disease and pushed her deeper into dangerous habits. One viral thread didn't hold back, saying flatly, the honest truth is probably that most of her health symptoms come from being too skinny. Her crazy mom convinced her she has chronic Lyme disease or whatever. And the speculation only got darker from there. One user attached images of Bella's central line, writing, "This is literally hemodialysis. Why is everyone acting stupid? She's clearly lost kidney function." They went on to suggest that Bella's entire world, from friends who are just as thin to the constant comparison in the modeling industry, created a perfect storm of competition that left her body breaking down. Add to that a mother who also believes she has chronic Lyme disease and allegedly wants Bella to stay tiny, and people claimed Bella never had a chance. Others dragged Yolanda even harder, accusing her of surrounding Bella with holistic doctors instead of real medical professionals. The comparisons got extreme, with people throwing out phrases like Munchausen syndrome and even drawing disturbing parallels to the Gypsy Rose case, suggesting Bella's mom might have warped her mind from a young age. But it wasn't all doom and drama. Bella's loyal fans weren't about to sit back in silence. Many flooded threads with empathy and reason, begging people to stop playing Twitter doctor and to let Bella heal privately. Still, the internet was completely split. One half is convinced she's quietly battling anorexia, pointing to the dialysis rumors and central line. The other half swears it's just another brutal flare-up of her chronic Lyme disease. And with Bella herself keeping quiet beyond her emotional caption, the mystery only grows deeper. What a lot of people don't realize is that Bella has actually been open about her health struggles for years, the world just wasn't listening. This latest photo dump might have shocked everyone, but it's not the first time she's peeled back the curtain. In one raw and vulnerable British Vogue interview, Bella didn't sugarcoat the reality of living with chronic illness, and her words now hit harder than ever. She admitted candidly, "I think nobody really understands chronic illness. Everything feels endless." Bella paused before adding a detail that gave fans a glimpse into just how grueling her daily life really is. "It's hard to take a shower most days. Which, I promise guys, if you're reading this, I shower every day, but sometimes if I have one day off, if I can get in the shower and make myself breakfast, I see that as an accomplishment." That confession alone painted a picture of someone fighting battles the public never sees. She went further, revealing that even the day of her interview wasn't easy. Our interview today was at 3 p.m. I was in excruciating pain until 11 a.m. and had a very tough morning. Now, as fans dig back into that interview, her words feel prophetic. What many brushed off as just another celebrity opening up suddenly looks like a cry for help that was hiding in plain sight. For some, it's proof that Bella has been telling the truth all along about her chronic condition. For others, it is more fuel for the theory that her illness is layered with other struggles, possibly the very ones people are debating online right now. Either way, Bella's honesty shows this isn't new. She's been fighting this battle for years, and the public is only just starting to pay attention. Lyme disease, for those who don't know, is a bacterial infection that comes from a tick bite. If you catch it early, antibiotics can often clear it up. But here's the danger, most people don't even notice the bite, and by the time symptoms start showing years later, the illness can spiral into a full-body nightmare. We're talking brain fog, joint pain, fatigue, migraines, sleep problems, and nerve issues. And that's exactly why Bella's post hit so hard. People online are twisting invisibility into inauthenticity, saying if they can't see it, then maybe it isn't real. But for those who live with chronic illness, Bella's photos looked far too real to dismiss. Hooked up to IVs, laid out in bed, apologizing for going MIA, it didn't feel staged. It felt like someone giving the world a raw glimpse into the fight of her life. Now the debate rages on, is this Lyme disease? Is this anorexia? Is it both? Or something else entirely? The internet may never agree, but one thing everyone can admit is clear, Bella Hadid looks unwell, and the speculation only proves how much her every move is magnified by fame. At the end of the day, I just hope Bella is okay. That she's getting real treatment, that her family is protecting her, and that she finds peace in the middle of this storm. Because behind the rumors, the debates, and the headlines is a young woman whose body and mind are clearly exhausted. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Bella's photos? Do you believe she's battling another anorexia relapse, or are people ignoring the reality of her Lyme disease? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe, because we got more viral deep dives coming your way. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.